Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a couple of couch potatoes in love that love the Clone Wars. Every single time it gets you.
It's because every single time it pops into my brain, you and I as potatoes, and I can't help it. I just crack up every time.
One of our artist, community members has to make us as potatoes now. So we're checking out Clone Wars Season 3, Episode 15, Overlords. Anakin learns of his destiny from a family of Force wielders. Oh,
like his actual, like the not so happy destiny?
Yeah. What? We'll see. All right.
Because remember, Obi-Wan thought he was the chosen one. Like he was supposed to have a great destiny that was supposed to unite the.
You're supposed to be the chosen one.
Exactly. So that sounds pretty good if you're hearing it, but
yeah,
in reality, not so much.
Balance is found in the one who faces his guilt.
Ooh.
These are profound.
Rex, do you read me? We're at the rendezvous point awaiting your arrival.
So we are at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of you in our scanners.
That's impossible.
Something's wrong. We're at the exact coordinates where the distress signal originated, but there's nothing here.
This is getting interesting.
Where are you, son?
Something's blocking the signal.
That same something that's making you guys not see each other?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's dead. Even the life support.
This is really strange.
Nothing to be concerned about after all.
Spoke too soon.
Oh. Okay. That's nice. Nice little diamond of death.
It's pulling us towards it.
Ahsoka is right about that. You're in a paradise.
I must have blacked out.
Who landed the shuttle?
Not me.
Where are we?
Some kind of organic mass. All of our readings indicate that it's bigger than an asteroid.
I can't even lock down where in the galaxy we are, or if we are even in our own galaxy.
The ship's systems seem fine, but for whatever reason, nothing's working.
It's pretty impressive technology.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something. A reflection up on the hill.
I don't see anything.
Alright.
Floating rocks are cool. You can hop at them.
What? Did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
Are you the one?
Ooh.
Hello.
I am daughter. Are you the one? I will take you to him.
Him who?
Did you bring us here?
Only he can help you. There is little time. Follow me. We must have shelter by nightfall.
Just like she belongs in a different universe.
Strange. How about this one?
What happens at nightfall?
Have you noticed the seasons seem to change with the time of day?
And there are no animals.
The force is very strong.
Be wary.
Who are you taking us to?
The father, of course.
Of course.
And what exactly are you?
We are the middle, the beginning, and the end.
Glad she cleared that up for us.
Hey, look out!
Oh no!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is forbidden for you to touch me.
Sorry.
Okay.
That was my brother's work. You are in great danger. Do not leave this place.
So your brother trying to kill me or you?
Go back to the ship and try sending another distress call. I'll follow her.
And if this is a trap?
Then I'm not gonna wait around to find out.
So reckless and impatient.
The ship's gone.
Yes, I see that.
It was here.
Ahsoka,
no question.
pointing out the obvious.
Look,
Everything's dying.
It's winter.
My sister said to wait.
We were unfortunately separated. We'd like our ship back if you don't mind.
Not yet.
Is it true that he is the chosen one?
What do you know of such things?
What is about to happen shall occur whether you like it or not.
Sith.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And no. The storms here are quite lethal. I suggest you find shelter.
Oh, badass!
Oh, cool.
What is it that you want from me?
To learn the truth about who you really are. One that maybe you have known all along.
Enough with the riddles, old man. Tell me what's going on.
You got double voices too.
It is late. You will be my guest tonight. Have you done as I asked? Have you trained the boy?
Master Qui-Gon. What is this place?
A conduit through which the entire force of the universe flows.
Wow.
Are we in danger?
This planet is both an amplifier and a magnet. 3 are here who seek Skywalker. They, like me, believe him to be the Chosen One.
He's still willful and balance eludes him.
If he is the Chosen One, he will discover it here.
And if not,
This is a very dangerous place for him to be.
Wake up, my son.
Who's there? Who's there, I said?
It is me, Annie, your mother.
What kind of black arts is this? You're dead.
Nothing ever really dies. Everything you have done, everything you have learned has led you here.
My mother is dead.
And you blame yourself.
I was too late to save you. I failed as a Jedi, and I failed you. I tasted only vengeance when I slaughtered so many to avenge your death.
It is time you realize that your guilt does not define you. You defined your guilt.
The only love I feel in my heart
It's a good saying.
is haunted by what would happen should I let go.
Then it is not love. It is a prison.
I have a wife. She's everything to me.
She is not your destiny.
But I love her.
She is a poisoner.
What are you?
Yeah.
She's a poisoner. Damn.
Are you happy, child? Your master, does he treat you well? What concern of it is yours? I am your future. This is a trick. There is a wildness to you, young one. Seeds of the dark side planted by your master.
No. He is like no other Jedi. Passionate, impulsive, but I trust him with my life.
There are many contradictions in you and in him.
You may never see your future if you remain his student. Leave this planet!
Whoa.
I had a vision. I think Anakin may be in trouble.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
To strike an unarmed man is hardly the Jedi way.
You're a Sith Lord.
You have a very simple view of the universe. I am neither Sith nor Jedi. I am much more, and so are you.
Tell me what is going on here.
What?
Some call us Force wielders.
In that room, my mother came to me, but it was not her.
My son, I suspect, we can take many forms. You carry a great sadness in your heart. My children and I can manipulate the Force like no other. Therefore, it was necessary to withdraw from the temporal world and live here as anchorites.
As a sanctuary?
And a prison. Pain it is to have such love for your children and realize that they could tear the very fabric of our universe. It is only here that I can control them. Family in balance, the light and the dark.
Then why reveal yourselves to us?
There are some who would like to exploit our power. The Sith are but one. When news reached me that the Chosen One had been found, I needed to see for myself.
The Chosen One is a myth.
Is it? Why don't we find out together? Pass one test, and I shall know the truth. Then you and your friends may leave.
What happens if he fails the test?
Nothing good.
I think those are like the Wicked Witch's monkeys. I just grabbed them.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
It is time to face your guilt and know the truth.
Oh, damn.
Gotta choose one.
Whatever he wants! Don't do it, Master!
Let them go. I will not play your games.
But I think you will. I have ordered my children to kill your friend. The question is, which one will you choose to save? Your master or your apprentice? You must now release the guilt and free yourself by choosing.
Save Ahsoka!
Release the guilt. What guilt? Of his mother still?
Only you can make my children release them.
The planet is the Force. Use it.
You will let them go.
Anakin is strong.
Oh, now he's got two voices.
Oh, he did the first time he spoke. Did you not hear it?
No.
Yeah, there's a very subtle hint of it.
Only the Chosen One could tame both my children.
Now fulfill your promise and let us go.
You must understand the truth. All of you leave us.
Do not trust him.
You think?
Do you feel your destiny? I am dying, and you must replace me.
I can't stay here.
It has been foretold the Chosen One will remain to keep my children in balance.
No.
Cannot force you to do this. The choice must be yours. But leave, and your selfishness shall haunt you, and the galaxy.
I mean, like, not being funny, dude, but if that was the end goal, you really didn't present it in a great way.
Mm-hmm. Stay here and be my forever babysitter. Like,
Yeah, like, he had no sense of hospitality. Like, I'm gonna put you through a test, and then I'm gonna say, kind of like the Beast in Beauty and the Beast, be here forever.
yeah.
And when you don't go for it, I'm gonna be shocked because, like, what? No!
Yeah. You could have brought out some like a charcuterie board and like,
Would have helped.
yeah, some wine and like, I don't know.
And not just that, but like, come here and babysit my children. Like, leave your life, your friends, your loved ones, your wife. Just drop them all in the blink of an eye because I said this was your destiny. I mean, has that worked on anybody?
Yeah, it's not like, he was the chosen one before, and it's like, this is the path of the chosen one. Like, I used to be the chosen one, and I had to do it. Now you're the chosen one, dude, so you got to do it. And it was just like, you just kind of like made up this rule. It's like you're the chosen one. You got to like, babysit my kids because
I would like to retire now.
Yeah.
So if you could just take over so that I can go play 6 rounds of golf every weekend, like, that'd be great.
But I really liked the episode. I mean, I thought it was it was different. I mean, I like how we're getting into this sort of like, I don't know, like almost like fantasy mystical element of like this like sci-fi Star Wars universe.
And I'm not entirely sure what I just saw. So like there's this diamond, which is a planet, which is made of and all about the Force.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the old dude with his 2 kids who represent both light and dark. But I don't know. I mean, like, it kind of feels like a big deal to have never heard about until this moment.
Yeah, it feels like they went to the Lost Island and there was like, the light and the dark there too. I was expecting to see a smoke monster. I never saw a smoke monster.
And a polar bear.
Yeah.
And the black stallion.
Yep. And so I liked how in day everything comes back to life, and at night everything died. Like I said, the balance, the yin and the yang. It was it was a nice philosophical episode.
I will say the thing that they did incredibly well in this is showing Anakin's strength in a demonstration that when you kind of go outside of it, you're like, well, it's not like they showed us anything super impressive. I mean, he's been able to lift things with the Force before, and he does all of these awesome flying things and takes down bad guys all the time. Like, so if you were to put that anywhere else, it wasn't necessarily super significant, and yet they made the Force and this story and this place and these 2 children of light and dark so impressive that Anakin's wielding of his power to protect Ahsoka and Obi-Wan turns out to be really impressive and give us the feeling of like the largest demonstration of his power thus far.
Let's talk about Anakin finding out about his future, but really it was Ahsoka the one that was going to find out about her future.
Yeah.
Anakin like kind of going into the dark side and her having to leave him at some point and not follow him down that path, and that both her and Anakin have such a contradiction to them. That's like why she becomes the Grey Jedi, and Anakin unfortunately goes to the dark side, but there's still light within him.
It was so wonderful, the bond that was demonstrated between Ahsoka and Anakin, because you saw in her the incomprehension of it being possible that Anakin is anything less than great. And her love and loyalty for him to be like, don't trust this guy. I mean, like, despite this vision she's had theoretically from your future self. She's all like, nope, scrub that. Anakin's my guy, and you're not messing with it. And I just, what I love too is everything that Ahsoka said about Anakin, his passion, his impetuousness, his like all of those qualities that she listed, which of course I'm forgetting, but they so perfectly sum up Anakin, and yet they are so contradictory to the Force. The Force is all about balance. It's all about maintaining your cool. It's all about having that ability to see outside your emotion and to approach things, including conflict in this world, with cool heads and logic and steadfastness, not devoid of heart. Like, you're approaching it there too, but you're not clouded by emotion and judgment. And yet, what she loves about Anakin is what we all see, which is this great judgment, this great passion, this great emotion and heart that he has, which is why it's going to suck later on. But you know, I loved what it did for that trifecta of Jedi and their relationships.
And shout out to Obi-Wan for sacrificing himself and saying to save Ahsoka. That was good for him. Your thoughts on what you thought about this episode down below in the comments, and thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Season 3, Episode 15 of The Clone Wars, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.